Yes. Campus. St. Joseph's College. Don't you see that? Is congratulations. Congratulations, brothers.
Oh yeah. You know the car.
You can get a parking somewhere. What about you? Parking lot. Yes. Yes. That's why these came here. Past here. Who are there? You expect us to walk from here to there?
That's how they organize this.
I've reached Maine campus. As you can see, we are packed. We are attending the graduation. The graduation ceremony, which is taking place in Maine. As you can see, all the parkings are full. Well, we are trying to reach to the place that we're supposed to. You're all welcome to watch this occasion. It's a very good occasion. You can see we are trying to get the direction where to go. You see here, right over there. Yes, and we shall be taken by the mini coach van here. As we can see over here. How are you, sir?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. This is St. Joseph's Hall, which is around on my left. And we have the mini van going to take us from here. All right. Okay.
Sure. Worst one to shut. You might even have to just hold on to that.
Just hold on to it for now.
Alright, we in?
Yeah, we aim.
Simple transportation here, which moves
Yes,
people
this
from
is transportation which is connecting us to the hall that we're supposed to attend ceremony. As you can see, everybody's here. We have the flowers here. Okay.
I thought today would be a beautiful day with the sun, but
See all that? The occasion has been blessed by rain.
So do you work here every day
It's a
or
very good occasion.
Yeah, I coach field hockey here.
how often do you have graduation?
Just once a year.
Once a year?
Yeah, once a year. Right about this time every year.
So what kind of graduation? Which profession? Is it
All of them are going to be together. So it'll be both undergrads with bachelor's and master's degrees.
wow.
once a year?
Once every year.
Yeah, it's about this same weekend.
Oh,
It's the second weekend in May each time.
okay.
I think the graduates are processing, so you guys can come right out here and somebody else.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. This was our car which brought us during that graduation. That's our car to bring us through here.
Sorry. Guys, can you get back in the cart? Teresa! Guys, get back in your cart. We've got to go in the front entrance because the procession started.
Okay.
Oh.
Sorry.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah. Okay. Right. Bye, cheers. Thank you. These are our cars which bring us down here. And we are entering to the Harold Alford Center, where the graduates are. And so you can read from that. Congratulations, graduates. As you can see, we are entering the Harold Center. All right, here we go. Okay. We go inside. People have gone inside. We go inside.
Oh, thank you,
Oh, welcome.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Hi, morning. Graduation here. Clap hands. All right, go on here. This is a very special occasion that we are going to attend, the graduation around here. Okay. Yeah, thank you. I think they've already come in here. They already come in here. Yes, they must be here. That's right, yeah.
What a beautiful rainy day for us to be gathered here today in celebration. On this 10th day of May, in the year of our Lord, 2025, in the presence of Bishop Ruggieri, degree candidates, faculty, trustees, Sisters of Mercy, alumni, honored guests, and friends, the 112th commencement of St. Joseph's College is hereby officially in session. To all here present, we extend the most cordial welcome. Before we begin our ceremony, I would like to ask everyone, including graduates, to turn off or silence their cell phones. In an emergency, please follow my directions from the podium. If there is a need to evacuate, walk to the nearest exit location and move to the Alphon Center, the building directly behind and adjacent to the tent. Campus safety personnel are stationed around the perimeter to ensure safe, orderly evacuation and to assist those with mobility issues. Thank you. Among the faculty today, there is an empty chair upon which a bouquet has been placed. These flowers have been set there in honor and in memory of all the Sisters of Mercy, as well as all family members and friends we have lost this past year. In their honor, a member of the Lattimore Pipe Band will play Amazing Grace.
I don't know if there's more than one way in or out. That's good for you.
Please remain standing for the national anthem, followed by the invocation. Diocese of Portland, will now lead us in a prayer.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, gracious and ever-living God, we come before you with hearts lifted in thanksgiving and joy as we celebrate the achievements of these graduates. You have been their guide through nights of study, their strength in times of challenge, and their light in moments of uncertainty. As they now cross this threshold, we pause to acknowledge that every good gift comes from you, the giver of wisdom, the source of truth, and the author of all vocations. Bless this gathering, Lord, faculty, family, friends, and graduates alike. That this ceremony may be a joyful witness to the power of perseverance, faith, and community. May your Holy Spirit inspire all that we say and do today, and may this commencement mark not only the conclusion of one chapter, but the beginning of a life lived for your greater glory and in service to your people. We make this prayer through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Amen.
You may be seated. It is my privilege now to introduce our president, Joseph Cassidy.
Thank you. Thank you, Monique. Johnny Cash once sang, "It looks like we'll be blessed with a little bit more rain." I think he was right. Nevertheless, members of the class of 2025, family and friends of our graduates, trustees, faculty and staff, Bishop Ruggieri, and all who gather here today, on behalf of the entire St. Joseph's College community, I too am pleased to welcome you to campus and to the 112th commencement of St. Joseph's College of Maine. Please join me in offering a particularly warm welcome to our special guest, Gerald Talbot, who is with us today and is the namesake of our Talbot Scholars Program, from which we have our very first graduates receiving diplomas today. Today, we will confer master's, baccalaureate, and associate degrees in a wide range of disciplines and professional areas upon the members of the class of 2025, which has 380 members from Maine and 32 other states, as well as the District of Columbia. Today, we celebrate new beginnings as you, our graduates, advance your careers or continue your education following your success here at St. Joseph's College. You are truly a remarkable group made up of truly remarkable individuals. Please be proud of your accomplishments. Continue to invest in your future and in yourself. I urge you to never stop learning and believing in your ability to succeed. On behalf of all of us, I extend a sincere thank you to you, or to the many employees of St. Joseph's College who have worked so hard to make today's commencement ceremony possible. They're a skilled group and they're dedicated to our students. Please join me in giving them a rousing round of applause for all the work they've done to get ready for today. The challenge this week was great, but our staff and faculty stepped up, so I personally thank all of them. Commencement Day is a special day, the most special day of the year on any college campus. This is my very favorite day of the year because commencement is all about celebrating you, our graduates. It's about your hard work and your success in your chosen area of study. It's also about the promise of successes to come. We hold great faith in you that you will accomplish wonderful things in the coming years. And while this day is about you today could not be possible without the support of some very important people. Graduates, please offer your applause now to thank your families and your friends who have supported you on your journey in higher education. Having spent the past 2 years with you, there is so much about St. Joseph's College and about your class that makes me proud. At St. Joseph's College, kindness surrounds us. I see it in our students, I see it in our staff and faculty, and I see it in the classroom, on the field of competition, and in the quiet moments around campus. Surely, this is the legacy of the Sisters of Mercy who founded this college, who continue to guide us today with their presence and with their prayers. The sisters have given us a great gift, an example of how to live a good and meaningful life, and it is our responsibility to steward and care for that legacy. We have a number of sisters with us today. Please join me in applauding their lifelong work making St. Joseph's College and the world a better place. As graduates of St. Joseph's College, I challenge you to continue to embrace the responsibility of carrying our shared mercy values out into the world. I challenge you to make use of your education and your newly minted degree to make a difference in the world. This is a challenge that I'm sure you are up to. I encourage you to work each day to continue to make yourself a better person and to make your family, your work, and your community better. You're well equipped to do just that, and in doing so, you will positively represent the Sisters of Mercy, St. Joseph's College, and yourself. I have faith in you and confidence that you will achieve and do great things. Graduates, it's been my great pleasure to get to know many of you during your junior and senior years. You entered college at the tail end of the great pandemic. You navigated many challenges and have demonstrated great resilience and perseverance to get to this day. For many of you, being a student at St. Joseph's has been fun. For others, it's been challenging. My hope for all of you is that it has been rewarding. Today, hold your heads up high in recognition of all that you have accomplished. Today, take time to be proud of yourself. I'm certainly proud of each of you. I know my colleagues among the faculty and staff are as well. We're all proud to call you colleagues from this day forward. God bless each of you, and go Monks. I'm not done. Now I'd like to welcome Jeff Moody, Chairperson of the Board of Trustees of St. Joseph's College, to offer a message on behalf of the board.
Thank you very much, Joe. Well, good morning to the entire St. Joseph's community gathered here today. It's my enormous pleasure, honor, and privilege to welcome and congratulate you on behalf of the dedicated and passionate Board of Directors. We love St. Joseph's and all that it stands for. Now, my plan was to say, look at this beautiful day and this beautiful campus. That didn't happen. But I think there may be another message. It's a signal to maybe for us to look within, maybe to draw strength and warmth from this community assembled here today, because otherwise it would be pretty darn cold. But today's all about these fantastic graduates. 154 of you from our on-campus program and 226 from our online program, with an incredible 103 of those online graduates traveling to be with us here today. While it's your day, let's hear a round of applause for all those people that trekked here. And the families. Rumor has it there's somebody came in from Madrid, but I didn't get a chance to meet them last night, so thank you for all your efforts. And while it's the Students' Day, the Graduates' Day, your board would like to also recognize and thank the amazing people who work so hard to provide the environment, tools, and community that supports the student body. Thank you to St. Joseph's fantastic leadership team, led by Joe, that sets the tone and the pace for St. Joseph's to be the vibrant learning environment it is. Thanks to our amazing staff. They're the teams who keep the facilities up and running, who keep up these incredible grounds and keep them safe, who provide great health services, who rebuilt and updated in record time an old IT system when we got hacked, and who even somehow managed to feed this entire community comprised largely of ravenous young adults. Thank also to our coaches and athletic staff. They coach you not only in athletics, but also in life. And more important than the literally amazing number of championships, conference athlete of the week titles, personal records this class has accumulated, and there are a lot of them, is the character you've built and the friendships you've made. And last but certainly not least, a huge thanks to our faculty, both on campus and online. None of you graduates would be the complete people you've become, nor would you have become experts in your fields, and believe it or not, you now have expertise, without those incredibly dedicated teachers. Graduates, what a truly momentous weekend to be graduating from the only Catholic college in Maine and one of only 17 mercy colleges in our great country. A new pope who's only 2 years older than me. The passing of the torch of faith and justice. And just as Pope Leo XIV will build on the tremendous foundation built by Pope Francis and the 266 popes who preceded him, and apply timeless values and principles to today's complicated world, so too will you venture forth, building upon the remarkable foundation you have built at St. Joseph's College. You've each worked hard to earn your degree. With the support of family, friends, and this community, you've become incredibly talented and substantive people. You've learned life skills and made lifelong friends. As you each go on your own unique path and make your mark on society, make sure you maintain your connections with these friends who surround you and with this St. Joseph's community. In my days, it wasn't that easy to stay connected. We used rotary dial phones, we had to pay for long-distance phone calls, and we used snail mail. Y'all can look that up on YouTube and Google, it's pretty funny. But staying connected is much easier now with tools like text, Facebook, Instagram, X, FaceTime, Zoom. And evidently now there's something called Signal. So keep in touch, right out of the blogs. And go to reunions. See who you still recognize in 10 years. Your parents understand that. Rediscover how fascinating and wonderful the members of your class still are. And contribute with time, and if you have the resources, with some money to support this great college. So go forth, stay connected, and God bless.
Amen. Yeah.
Thank you, Jeff. Now I'd like to welcome Jimmy Riley, class of 2016, who will offer a message on behalf of the Alumni Board.
Thank you, Monique. Hello, class of 2025, President Cassidy, trustees, faculty, staff, proud families, and friends. As Monique said, my name is Jimmy Riley, and I'm a member of the class of 2016. I'm a proud one at that. I'm on the alumni board here at St. Joe's, and I'm honored to be here with you today. First, a special thank you to President Cassidy and Doug Kiley in the institutional advancement for the opportunity to speak today. You've heard from a Joe and a Jeff, so we might as well add a Jimmy to the mix. I'm excited to be here, particularly because St. Joseph's College is a special place for me and my family. I have two brothers who graduated from here. I met my wife here, and my twin brother also met his wife here. We have lots of connections. I've also made lifelong friends during my time on campus. A couple of years ago, I had the pleasure of teaching a web design course over in Alphonse Hall, and I know there are several of you graduating today that were in that class. And I also know that you probably never thought you'd have to listen to me offer a lecture again. So I promise this one is less than 3 minutes and has nothing to do with web design. To the graduates, on behalf of the entire SJC alumni community, congratulations. Whether you studied on campus or online, I know you've worked so hard to get to where you are today. As you walk across the stage, you join a vast network of teachers, nurses, business professionals, social workers, scientists, lawyers, community leaders, and so much more. We have thousands of alumni all over the country and across the globe. And our Alumni Association is growing today to include an accomplished group of scholars who our world needs more than ever before. I'd like to offer a special shout out to one graduate in particular. My wife, Rachel, is graduating today with her master's in education. And I just want to say, Rach, your students are lucky to learn from you every single day. I'm proud of all you've accomplished.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
In conclusion, you might not remember my name or most of what I said today, but let me leave you with this. You may be leaving St. Joseph's College today, but this place will never leave you. President Cassidy often says that St. Joseph's College is a very special place, and I couldn't agree more. It is part of who you are and who you will become. And I wish you all the very best as you embark on whatever is next in your journey. Through it all, please remember that you will always have a home here on the shores of Sebago Lake. Congratulations.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, yes.
Thank you, Jimmy. Next, I'd like to introduce our valedictorian. Kyliana Carbone is from Brownfield, Maine, and is graduating with honors as an elementary and special education major. During her time at St. Joseph's College, she has maintained a 4.0 GPA. All while being heavily involved in the college community. She has worked on campus as a student engagement manager, peer tutor, resident advisor, and community service leader. She is the president and founder of the Community Club, the social media chair of Disabilities Awareness Club, and a member of the Eco Reps Club, Mindful Monks, SEAM, and the Intercultural Club. She is also a member of the Student Government Association, serving as the president of the Campus Activities Board, and a member of the Delta Epsilon Sigma chapter. So this next sentence starts, in her free time. I mean, really. I have no idea how she has free time with all of that. But she enjoys volunteering for a variety of organizations, including the Saco River Wildlife Center and the Believe in Books Literacy Foundation. After graduating, Kyliana will begin her career in education as a 4th grade English and Social Studies teacher this upcoming school year, and hopes to continue being involved in her local community. Please join me again in congratulating Kyliana Carbone, the valedictorian of St. Joseph's Class of 2025.
Thank you, Dr. LaRock, for introducing me. Most Reverend Bishop James Ruggieri, President Joe Cassidy, and staff, family, friends, and members of the Class of 2025, thank you all for being here today. I would like to begin my commencement message by thanking all of you who helped me get to where I am today. I'd also like to give a special thank you to my family, all over there, for always being my biggest supporters. I am especially grateful to my mom for always being there when I need her and for answering all my calls at random times of the day to listen to me rant for hours about whatever I have on my mind. I think now is a great time to reflect on our growth during our time here at St. Joe's. When you are so immersed in your learning, it can be easy to forget just how far you've come. For example, I used to get winded going up the stairs going to my classes in Alcon Hall. But now, I still do that all the time, never mind. Terrible example. But for real, it is crazy to think about how much we've all grown as students and as individuals over the past few years. And we likely don't even really notice it. Either now or sometime in the next couple of days, I invite you to sit and think about how much you've changed since your first year here, the goals you've achieved, the priorities that have shifted, all of it. Academics have always been important to me in college, and becoming valedictorian was somewhat of a goal of mine. When I got the email telling me that I was to be this year's valedictorian, I was thrilled, and of course I called my mom. But then I started to question it. If I got this, they must just be handing these things out to anyone nowadays. I thought of other hardworking students, especially nursing majors, who seemed to have much more rigorous testing than I, and for a moment, valedictorian no longer felt like a big accomplishment. I felt undeserving of praise or recognition, but then I remembered a leadership conference I had attended a couple years back, and a breakout session about imposter syndrome. These thoughts I was having are classic examples of imposter syndrome, which causes you to doubt yourself and your accomplishments. Remembering this, I was able to pull myself out of it and finally feel pride in what I have achieved. I deserve this. And I know that can sound shocking to hear someone say, because it is all too often a taboo phrase. But this is a reminder to all of you that you are allowed to be proud of yourself without sacrificing your humility. You have all worked very hard to get where you are today. Graduation is a major accomplishment, and you deserve to feel proud of yourselves. I imagine we have all felt like imposters and doubted ourselves at some point in our lives. And if you haven't yet, you may in the future. Especially when you get a job and begin your profession surrounded by people with much more experience than you. But my message to you, all my fellow members of the class of 2025, is to remember that you are qualified and capable. This degree, as well as any other accomplishments that you have under your belt, represent your qualifications, your hard work, and your preparation. So when you are given a difficult task, a big responsibility, or even an award that you start to doubt that you deserve, I want you to remember that it is by no accident or luck that you are being given it. Everyone has room for improvement, and as a recovering perfectionist, this is one of the greatest lessons that I've learned in my college career. You can be content and confident in who you are while also striving to improve. You are capable and you are deserving. Thank you all, and congratulations to the class of 2025.
Thank you, Kailiana. It is my pleasure now to introduce our online student speaker, Michelle Cerrone. Michelle graduated from St. Joseph's College in 2010 with a Bachelor of Science in Nursing. She has been honored to care for patients in a variety of settings, including medical, surgical, long-term care, skilled nursing, and acute rehabilitation for stroke and brain injuries. For the last 7 years, Michelle has served as the clinical manager at an outpatient neurology clinic and has discovered a passion for leadership. The online leadership MBA MSN dual degree program was perfect for her as a new nurse leader, and she cannot express how much she has learned and grown from this program. Michelle is a lifelong Mainer and lives in the beautiful town of Wells with her husband Kevin and stepdaughter Ariana. In her free time, she enjoys thrifting, cuddling with her chinchilla, and making flower arrangements for her garden.
My name is Adenike Bakwe, and I'm doing the Accelerated, which is an ABSM program.
My name is Chris Theodores. I am a sport management and leadership for sustainable development major.
My name is Elizabeth LaCroix. I'm in the health and wellness promotion major.
My name is Hannah Webster, and I'm graduating with a degree in marine science.
My name is Cassidy Collins. I am in the medical biology program studying pre-physician's assistant.
My name is Maddie Zordan, and I'm part of the Business and Sport Management program.
Hi, my name is Kaviana Carbone, and I'm an elementary education and special education major.
My name is Matthew Gagnon, and I'm a nursing major.
My name is Sarah Joe, and I'm graduating with a Bachelor's of Social Work degree.
Hello, my name is Dimitri Southrup, and I'm a graduating senior at St. Joseph's College of Maine's class of 2025, majoring in accounting and finance.
Yeah, so when I first stepped on campus, it like felt like home. I'm from like a small town in New Hampshire. My dad lives on the lake, and it just felt like I belonged here.
When I came to St. Joe's, it was much different from every other atmosphere. I was comfortable here, it felt like home. And just the atmosphere in general was like, it was a no-brainer.
If you want the honest answer, it was a coin flip. But once I took the tour and like saw the sense of community here, I just knew I really wanted to be in a campus that had those qualities.
This small campus, and literally everybody was so nice the second I stepped on campus, and it just felt like there was just a tight-knit community.
I think the community, when I came on tour here, everyone said hello to me, and I like the small class sizes.
I want to play sports as long as I possibly can. So I reached out to Coach Roberts. He ended up offering me a spot for volleyball. I was like, let me just see if I can play more than one. And I reached out to Coach McDevitt. He was like, come do basketball. So I came and I played both.
So I used to live in College of Maine, and with that being said, I figured that I was close enough to commute and save a little bit of money at the same time.
It was just the family feel. Deep down in my heart, I knew that this was the place that I was meant to be at and that I was going to be taken care of.
So I was looking at an online program, and then a friend of mine who was also a student said, oh, that's what I'm doing right now. So that kind of motivated me to apply.
Your bingo. Everybody loves winning free prizes. I've worked a bunch of the bingos, but I've also played some, and it's fun and like so exciting when you're one away to like, oh, am I gonna get this prize?
Definitely bingo. I've definitely won a ton of good prizes. A ton of people come. It's definitely an environment I love to be in. I've won some pretty squishmallows.
I feel like bingo is going to be a popular one that people said, but I have a love-hate relationship with that. I won an ice maker, I think, junior year, but other than that, pretty much struck out.
Oh, favorite event? I'd probably say bingo. It's just a classic. There's also been some fun spring fling activities. One year was a country theme, western theme, and I enjoyed that year. That was really fun.
I'd say one of my favorite events here, I gotta go with bingo. It's a great event just to go to. It's oddly something you look forward to every month as well.
My favorite event here is bingo. I work for student engagement, so I'm always working bingo, and I love seeing people's reactions to things, how excited they get, maybe disappointed on like some of the gag gifts. So my favorite course I've taken at St. Joseph's has got to be Money in Banking with Professor Stephen Wallace. This was a great course. It ran in the spring semester of 2023. If you recall at the time, this is when SVB Financial was going through some credit issues along with FTX. So those two current events kind of coincide with what we were doing in the course.
What I loved best about the program was just like, meeting new people, and it was just like people with different educational backgrounds, because it's an accelerated program. So meeting people from different backgrounds and different career pathways that were completely different from mine. My favorite class or course is definitely stress management. Jenna Chase was a professor, and it was awesome. We were never in the classroom. We did goat yoga, we did Tai Chi, and it's definitely things I'm going to use in the future, and it just was so much fun.
All of my social work classes, we have a very small major. There is 5 of us. I've gotten so close with the people in my classes, the professors and everything, and I just like really value the relationships that I've built with them.
I'm going to go with theology, and that's simply because of Jeffrey Morgan. Out of all the teachers here, they're all great. Jeffrey Morgan has been one of those teachers where you actually look forward to going to class every day. He made a class that I thought would be fun into a great learning experience. Thanks, John.
It was the public health in the majority world countries course. We got to go to Guatemala. It was super important to me, and made really good memories, and got to do science, which I love.
The Stephen King course, because it really like reignited my love for reading and writing, and the creative project was also like a lot of fun.
My favorite class is agriculture with Mark Green. Love him, great professor. We like grow lettuce. We use fish to grow lettuce, which is like a really cool, innovative way.
I think it's financial strategies and sport management. Really cool class. We pretty much got to simulate being an owner of a franchise. We went through and drafted a fantasy football team. purchased an organization and kind of built that brand parallel to the fantasy football season.
My favorite class here was definitely sport finance. I actually walked up to the professor on the first day and told him I was dropping the course. It was the professor Woodside, and he just did an overview the first day, and it freaked me out. I wanted no part of it. I ended up staying the course, and I loved it and did great, and I'm happy that I did.
So my favorite event in St. Joseph's College is probably a race that I participated in on the St. Joseph's men's alpine ski team at Lost Valley in Auburn, Maine.
Being in the fishbowl with friends like on blankets, like we go out, we sit a nice day, we'll read, do homework, or even if we have like virtual class, we'll all sit out there together.
My favorite memories are when we had our immersion session that we came on campus. It was a beautiful experience.
Freshman year, I was fortunate enough to be a part of the men's soccer championship. Just going through that process with the guys, long season, really successful, got to contribute on the field, and then being able to win that championship at home. I know one of his classmates got scored, scored the winner in overtime against Norwich. Everybody rushed the field, and just seeing the excitement, I get goosebumps right now thinking about it.
The intramural sport team, and I did soccer for 2 years, and I also did softball. Softball, we didn't have as much luck, but soccer, we are 2-year champions, and so we're definitely leaving a legacy behind. Most of them are just hanging out with my friends, my teammates for sure. I have a lot of good memories with them. Bus rides, things that you think wouldn't be that memorable.
I would honestly say my favorite memory was last year. It was right at the end of the school year, and it was like finals week. Everyone was kind of just hanging out. We were all by the lake in the fishbowl all weekend.
It is walking my dog and my cat around on campus and like seeing everyone's different reactions. A lot of people are like, "Is that a cat?" And like very shocked to see how they both walk around.
I'd say one of my most favorite memories here at St. Joe's was Spring Flame my junior year.
By the power vested in me, I hereby confer these degrees with all their rights and privileges.
President Cassidy. The distinguished faculty of St. Joseph's College has the honor of presenting candidates for the baccalaureate degree. They have fulfilled satisfactorily all of the prescribed requirements and have been adjudged worthy to be raised to the degree of bachelor's. Accordingly, President Cassidy, we respectfully request that you confer upon them the baccalaureate degree with all its rights and privileges.
Again, by the power invested in me, I hereby confer these degrees with all their rights and privileges.
Gabrielle Megan Stromsky. Jennifer Argueta, cum laude.
No, she has another baptism.
Hugh Francis Barrett.
Let's record, no problem. Let's record. Yeah.
Aaron K. Brewer. Andrew Robert Carroll. Liam David Foley. Ashalina Gwinnett. Brandon Jacob Leisure, summa cum laude. Dex Martin. Jacob Ryan Morris, magna cum laude. Matthew Murphy. Maureen Rickenbacher, summa cum laude. Anthony Charles Semiotes, magna cum laude. Anthony J. Spardello. Christopher Thomas Theodores, magna cum laude. Zachary Adams. Abigail B. Avery. Christina Ann Balsamo. Cameron Emily Brown, magna cum laude. Allison Ruth Burnham, magna cum laude. Sabrina Nicole Cable. Kyliana Novella Carbone, summa cum laude. Abigail Carpenter, cum laude. Macy Nicole Carver, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Cassetta, summa cum laude. Shauna Marie Clark, magna cum laude. Charlotte Ava Cloutier, cum laude. Cassidy Ann Collins, summa cum laude. Kayla Megan Collins. Paige Elizabeth Connery, magna cum laude. Cameron Conti, magna cum laude. Mackenzie Brooke Curry. Jennifer Teresa Darby. Aiden Thomas Day, magna cum laude. Aiden Robert Dennis. Colby D. Donato. Sylvia Ann Foley. Michael Ray Foster Jr.
I'm going to stop mine because I think that
Michelle Ann Frederick. Lauren Graham.
We all taking a picture?
ending up with the occasion. We came outside and trying to get together to hit the road. As you can see there, everything is here. We are setting up ourselves, getting ready to move up. Yeah. Yes, as you can see, the background. Look at that. Let's get ready to finalize with the occasion. We have minivans outside, which keep taking people to where they park their cars to help with the movements. Instead of you walking up to there, these minivans wait for you outside and they escort you wherever you're going. And this is how it is. This is how the faculty is. As you can see here, right here like that. Okay. This is the vicinity of the campus. As you can see, the graduation and the Harold Alford Center, as you can see over there.
Hello.
Harold Alford Center. This is where
Where's your car?
the graduation took place
I'll
from.
meet you down here or you can walk up there.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I'll drive over here and get you guys.
Yeah.
Alex.
Hey.
Are you guys going to come?
I don't know.
Okay. Are you bringing
basketball area. We are here around the basketball area, taking some pictures around. As you can see, everybody is happy, receiving their relatives and daughters through this. Photos are being taken, flowers are exchanged, as you can see. Right over there, the graduate also is around. She's getting ready, and then we are going to take a group photo together. Well, there's noise, but at least you can hear something anyway. Right over there.
We're talking. Hey, Nick.
As you can see the gradient over here. Yeah. This is the basketball area. As you can see, it's a good basketball area. The pitch good for everything. Sharing photos, as you can see.